What is up, everybody? Super Showdown 2020 in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It is your wrestling traveling man, Nathan Wallace BAY BAY, in the house. Now, I'm going to give you the results. I'm giving you the results of Super Showdown. First of all, we got the Tawake Mountain Memorial Trophy Gauntlet match. The Undertaker has defeated AJ Styles, R-Truth, Andrade, Eric Rowan, Andrade, and Bobby Lashley to win that trophy. And we got new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And believe it or not, it is John Morrison and The Miz. Slamtown, the A-lister and the Slamtown are out in full force in the SmackDown Tag Team division. And then it is Saudi Arabia versus the US as Dolph Ziggler took on Mansoor. And Mansoor with a mighty upset victory over Dolph Ziggler. And there's the Raw Tag Team title match in which Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy retain their titles over the Street Profits. And there is the WWE World Heavyweight title match. Brock Lesnar quickly defended his title against Ricochet. Did the Suplex City and then F5'd him. 1, 2, 3. And now Brock Lesnar will meet Royal Rumble winner Drew McIntyre. And then, in that 15-foot high steel cage match, Roman Reigns defeated Baron Corbin. And then the SmackDown Women's title match. Bayley retained her title over Naomi.
Okay.
Okay. I know. Where was I? Yeah. And then in the main event, the shocker occurred. We have a new Universal Heavyweight Champion. And believe it or not, it is Goldberg. He is now a 2-time champion. He has slayed the Fiend Bray Wyatt into oblivion. And now we proceed on from there to the previews. Tonight is the first episode of the final season of NUW Slaughterhouse. And one of those participants is slated to be in the first episode is the Self-Supremacy Everett Creed. And I don't know what's going to go down, but something tells me Navon McDonald is once again the owner of NUW, because he is the new NUW Undisputed Heavyweight Champion of the world. And then, Nathan, don't forget the GFW Championship matches. Oh yes, Michael Nakazawa in Saudi Arabia became the new GFW Hardcore Champion by defeating Bella Inc. and Juicy Joey Ryan. Ace Haven retained his title over Rio Chonan. Robbie Vio increasing his chances of going to WrestleMania by defeating the Cosmic Smasher. And Alicia Baker became the new GFW World Women's Champion with her win over Kate Jones 1121. The Left Hand Path retained their GFW World Tag Team titles over Quiet Storm and Muhammad Yone. And in the GFW main event, the Global Championship, which everyone's vying for, Catherine Dean retaining her GFW Global title over Naomichi Marufuji from Pro Wrestling Noah. And now, setting up, creating some scenarios for this Sunday. I am previewing right now the AEW Revolution in Chicago. It is for the AEW World title, guys. Chris Jericho versus Jon Moxley. Who do you think will win in this AEW World title tilt? Is it Le Champion, Chris Jericho, or is it Jon Moxley? You decide. It is the clash, a super fight we've all been waiting for since Full Gear. It is MJF versus the American Nightmare Cody. And Cody has been waiting for a match with MJF ever since Revolution. But MJF put 3 conditions. Cody gets whipped with a belt 10 times on his back, that MJF and have Wardlow challenge Cody to a steel cage, in which Cody won, and Cody will not touch MJF. All 3 of those conditions are met, and now both of their roads will lead straight to Chicago and AEW Revolution this coming Saturday. Who do you think will win in this super fight? Is it Cody or is it MJF? You decide. And then, for the AEW World Tag Team titles, it is the battle. It is two sets of the Elite colliding with the titles on the line. It is the Young Bucks challenging Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page. Who do you think? Which set of the Elite will prove who is worth? And which set of the Elite will win the World Tag Team titles of AEW? Is it the Young Bucks finally? Or is it Kenny Omega and Hangman Page retaining their titles? You decide on the comments section. And then for the AEW Women's Championship, Nyla Rose, in her first ever defense, will take on Chris Statlander. Who do you think will win in this AEW Women's title tilt? Is it Nyla Rose retaining, or is it Chris Statlander becoming the champion? You decide, guys. I want your predictions. And then from there, it is a junior heavyweight collision. Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin. And Darby Allin, who wants to get a shot, who wants to get even with Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle. Who proclaimed the coffin will be dropped on him this Sunday. That is why it's going to be a great super heavyweight collision. And you guys and gals, who do you think will win in this junior heavyweight collision? Is it Sammy Guevara of the Inner Circle, or is it the skateboard demon Darby Allin? You decide. And then, MMA versus wrestling all over again, as Dustin Rhodes, The Last Ride, The Natural, against Jake Hager, undefeated in MMA. Will Dustin Rhodes finally be able to get even with Jake Hager, or will Jake Hager find a way to win? You decide, guys. Is it Jake Hager, or is it the natural Dustin Rhodes? And then from there, a pre-show match is signed up. It's the Dark Order versus SCU. Who do you think will come out in that one? Is it SCU? Or is it the Dark Order? You decide. And it's a David versus Goliath matchup. Pac, the bastard known as Pac, versus Orange Cassidy of Best Friends. Who do you think has a chance? Is it Pac easily, or is it the underdog David known as Orange Cassidy? You decide, guys. And then from there, 6 GFW title bouts. Some of them the final hurdle on the road to WrestleMania 36. GFW Hardcore title match in the balance. It is Mike Perillo versus Michael Nakazawa. In the GFW X Division title match, it is Ace Haven versus Trevor Eon. In the GFW Next Gen title match, we have Mike Perillo versus Robbie Vinyl. In the GFW Hardcore title match, the winner of that match will face Rosemary, the Demon Assassin, at WrestleMania 36. The winner of the GFW X Division title match will therefore meet Hiromitsu Kanehara from Rings at WrestleMania. And the winner of the GFW Next Gen title match will face Thick Mama Pump, the Impact Wrestling Knockouts champion Jordan Grace at WrestleMania. And now we proceed on. It is Sandra Moon challenging Alicia Baker for the GFW Women's title. The winner of that will therefore face Allie the Bunny in a 2 out of 3 Falls of Sadistic Madness match for the GFW Women's title at WrestleMania. It is the Left Hand Path defending the GFW World Tag Team titles versus the Bad Sons, Ecstatic and Tyler Aiken. And the winners of that will meet the GFW G1 World Tag League winners. And then Catherine Dean is in a predicament as she defends. She's got 2 more hurdles to go before she is in that King of the Mountain match. Both of them have got 2 tabs remaining. However, there are one stumbling block at Revolution has got to be Switchblade Jay White from Bullet Club, who is looking to hit the Blade Runner and take the Global Championship as the next trophy of the Bullet Club's rapidly growing list of accolades. And who will win in the global title match and advance against Dr. Wagner Jr.? At the TNA There's No Place Like Home show, you decide. And yes, the Dr. Wagner Jr. awaiting the winner of that match and Impact's TNA There's No Place Like Home show on April 3rd. And then from there, WrestleMania 36, The Greatest Voyage, as we have in the main event the King of the Mountain match. 8 persons enter, but only 1 survives. It is the creator of the match, Jeff Jarrett, me, Nathan Wallace, Ray Skywalker, and Harry Potter will not be in the match. We do understand he is sick, so therefore, I've decided that the winner of Taya Valkyrie versus Tessa Blanchard for the Impact World title will therefore take Harry Potter's spot in that King of the Mountain match. And it is still either a triple threat or one-on-one match. Remember, if Tessa Blanchard wins this match, she'll be added to the King of the Mountain match. And the VTW World Heavyweight title match between Jamal Payne versus Catherine Hillard will be a one-on-one match. But if Tessa loses, it'll still be a triple threat match. Catherine Hillard, Tessa Blanchard, and Jamal Payne. Tropical Heavyweight Championship, Hidehiko Yoshida defends against Symphony of Devon's Ghost. Disco Heavyweight title, Josh of Devon's Ghost defending against the Masked Fish. and Denise and Ryan, of the couple from Devin's Ghost, will make the match announcement this coming Saturday at AEW's Revolution. And Nathan, send her away. On behalf of Nathan's Coliseum Video, Weekly Wallace, and Dreamland World Weekly, we want to thank you for being a part of this broadcast. From all of us in the three organizations, I'm Nathan Wallace. Enjoy tonight's NUW Slaughterhouse, and have a good night and good afternoon, everybody.